What's up everyone, my name's Justin. I'm going to be giving you guys an overview of my 98 Dodge here behind me real quick before we get started working on this. We're going to be tearing it completely apart and redoing the whole body and suspension. So, give you guys a quick overview. It's in pretty good shape overall. It's got a couple body things we got to do to it. It's had a plastic bed liner in its whole life, and I'm surprised how good the bed does look. It's only got a couple rust spots back here, but nothing too crazy. The only real damage on the bed is over here. It's got a crease down the side, and then the paint has chipped off, but shouldn't be too bad to fix. On the driver's side, the cab does have a little bit of damage. It was hit on the side here, and both doors are pushed in a little bit and the rocker's pushed in, but the rocker panel looks okay. Should just be door damage, but nothing too crazy. The interior's in really good shape. Dash has one crack up there, but it's only a couple inches long. Nothing's chipped off yet. Seats are in good shape. Driver's seat has one tear in it. Carpet needs cleaned, but overall everything works. Back seat's in good shape too. Engine wise, it's got 24 valve for the 47 RE. It's got a couple things done. It's got an edge. It's got an edge juice with attitude, intake and exhaust, and some 95 horse injectors. But mechanically everything works. Just want to clean the truck up and make it look good again. Go up and show you the engine here. It is raining, so we'll be kind of quick. Runs good. It's dirty right now, but it's fairly stock. Not much done to it, but I want to get it back up and running for this winter for driving around. We're going to be repainting the truck, but we're going to start tearing it apart today, and I will keep you guys updated on our progress we make. Alright, so we got the bed mostly stripped down. Figured give you guys an update. Got all the chrome siding that's up here pulled off of the bed and the body molding. We're going to be taking all the foam off. The whole back is stripped. Lights, bumper, hitch. Frame's in really good shape. There's no rust on it. Just needs to be cleaned up, so I want to pull the bed off. But the bed's ready to come off. It's unbolted, so we're gonna pull the bed off now, and I'll show you some more of the damage and update from there. All right, so we got the bed off. Overall frame looks really good. Dirty, but there's only a couple spots with some rust, but it's just surface rust. Sand that off and we'll get it all cleaned up. Bed's over here on the stand. Started working on this side. Got paint all taken off, and there's a crease all the way along here, and you can't hammer it from the back because of a lot of the inner fender. So we've been welding studs on, getting ready to pull this, and hopefully it turns out pretty good. The other side, I think we have to do a little work up here. It's pushed in a little bit here and straighten out this inner fender. But overall, bed's in pretty good shape. Gotta clean some rust up here, but that's just surface rust also. So we'll keep moving on it and keep you guys posted. Alright, so we got a bunch of work done. Show you guys here. Got the filler on. Turned out really good. Getting ready to do a coat of primer over top of it, just to cover it for now until we're ready for paint. I got this corner done also. There was a dent down here, got that filled. The only thing left to do on this side, I got to get the rest of the residue from the molding over here. Once we get that cleaned up, this side will be done. And then we got to start working on the other side on the front corner up there. As soon as we get these top stake pockets fixed in this front corner, it'll be ready for primer and paint on the whole thing. So body work is done. We went back over a couple spots, so a couple things might not be included in the video, or it may not make complete sense because we did go back over a couple spots in this area. But I'm happy with it now. We weren't happy with the original results, but we went over and redid a lot of it, but it looks a lot better now. It's very smooth. Both sides of the bed are done, completely done, final sanded, ready for primer. The bed is sanded, and the bed was just sprayed with Pour 15 just to protect it. That's drying right now. As soon as that's done drying, we're gonna primer the whole bed. But we got both sides done. The front's also sprayed. The whole bed, this front section, and the rocker panels are all gonna be done in bed liner once paint's done. So we're not too concerned how the Pour 15 turns out, or appearance wise how it looks, just because it is going to get primered and then bed lined over it. But we're going to do this front here just so we don't have to paint it, and then the back of the cab, we're also going to bed line the back of the cab where it's hidden by the bed, just because it's never going to get washed back there, and it'll hopefully help with noise a little bit. But bodywork's done. We went over a couple of the stake pockets too, just that had rust previously, just to make sure nothing comes back. Bed liner is going to come over this edge though, so we just want to make sure it doesn't bubble the bed liner. And then what's going to be under the bed liner down here also, we did this here just to make sure it's protected. We don't want any rust coming back through and bubbling anything up. But I'll keep you guys updated. Everything's turning out really nice. I'm happy with it so far now though. So I'll keep you posted. paint turned out really good for a home paint job. Paint's finished, clear coat, wet sanded, polished, everything's done on that. This is the big body damage here. It turned out really good. I'm happy with it. Bed liner, I put that in yesterday, so it's finishing up curing right now. It's a little dusty from sanding for the bed liner up top here, but bed liner's in. This morning we did the tops of the rails, so those are dry. They're just curing now. That all turned out. Bed line the front of the bed, just save myself on paint, but that's all taken care of. And then we're gonna do the rockers now. So I got those taped off, and that's what I'm getting ready to do now. Got both sides taped off. I gotta sand them, just because there is some paint down there. I didn't spray any clear, but there was a little overspray down there from paint, so I gotta sand that, rough it up, and then we're gonna put the bed liner on there. And as soon as bed liner's on the rockers, the bed will be done. I still gotta do the tailgate and the fuel door, but that's gonna be after the cab. I'll do that stuff last. So keep you guys posted. All right, what's up everyone? Welcome back. So the bodywork's done. Forgot to film it. Thought I did film it, guess not. But we got the bodywork done. We're getting it ready for paint now. We're starting to mask everything off. This was the side that really didn't need anything. We had a little dent there, and then 2 little dents here, but other than that, this side's good. Everything's sanded, got final sanding done. These were the big dents here. We got that all smoothed out. So we're all good here. Turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I thought we were gonna have some issues getting it out, but it came out pretty easy and turned out really good. Didn't have to be perfect because it's gonna be bed lined over, but it turned out real good, so happy with that. Started masking everything off just now. Got these 2 windows done, but yeah, hopefully paint tomorrow. I think that's the plan, is to paint it tomorrow. So I'll make sure and film the painting since I forgot to film the body work. But everything's looking good, and then we're gonna do the frame once paint's done. But it's turning out really good, so I'll keep you guys updated. All right, so the truck is ready for paint. Got it put in here. Everything's taped off. Everything's ready. I got to give it one more wipe down, make sure everything's good. But we should be ready for paint. Hopefully get it all done today. That's the plan. But everything's all blocked off, taped off, ready for paint. Should be good. We're gonna go over the truck one more time just to make sure everything's taped up the way it should be. Not gonna get paint anywhere. But should be done with paint later today. Keep you guys updated. I'll film some of the painting too, just so I have a time lapse of it. But I'll keep you guys updated. All right, primer's done. Show you guys here, got primer all done. Just letting it set for just a minute before we start spraying color over it. But turned out really good. Everything's covered. It's laying down real smooth. I'm real happy with it. So I'm gonna set the camera up. We're gonna do it some time lapsing for color while that goes, and have this thing sprayed and done tonight. Ready to move on to the next part of the project. All right, quick little update for you guys. So paintwork is done. Finished that up the other day. Painted, wet sanded, buffed, polished. It's a little dirty right now, it's been sitting, but all the body work's done. This is the side that we had to pull all those dents from. It's been bed lined on, but it turned out really good. I'm happy with it. Window, I actually got the window replaced today. Window was all cracked, so that got replaced. I gotta put the cowl and everything back on. Bed liner on the back is all done. We did that just for sound deadening and not having to waste money on paint. Bed liner is a lot cheaper than paint is for something that you're never gonna see. And then the roof is also black. Just wanted a black roof. I like the look of it. And the frame's been painted too. Whole frame's been painted black. We're still waiting on a couple. We're start on suspension today, but we still have a couple things we're waiting on. We got the coils and the shocks already. We're waiting on the control arms and then the mini packs for the back. But we're gonna start on the rear suspension today, get the new shocks put on while we wait for the mini packs. Other than that, it's coming along. I gotta paint the front bumper still. I gotta bed line the front bumper. Once the suspension's done, we're gonna put the bed on and then we're gonna make a rear bumper for it. So I'll make sure I'm filming that for you guys, but I'll keep you guys posted as we go through on this. Okay, so we finished up the back here. Give you guys an update before we go in for the night. I took the rear sway bar off and we put new shocks on. They're the Thurin Overland shocks. We also cut the exhaust, moved the tip up here, did an axle dump on it instead. I don't want it dragging on the ground. This is gonna be a woods truck, so cut that up there, put the new shocks on, got rid of the rear sway bar because I'm not gonna be needing that. I have Thurin coils for the front, Thurin track bar with a 3rd gen bracket. I'm still waiting on longer control arms, and then Carly mini packs are gonna go on the back once we get those too. But so the back's finished up for tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna finish the hitch. We're gonna paint the hitch tomorrow, get that bolted back up because we're gonna be making a new rear bumper for it. So once we get the hitch on there, we can start mocking up the bumper and figure out how we want to design that. So I'll keep you guys updated. We're gonna go get back on this tomorrow morning. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna end this video here. If you guys want to keep up on this, we're gonna have a couple more videos coming. We're getting started on the suspension and some of the drivetrain stuff now. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think, but stay tuned for more. Thank you.